Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Belle from budgetwithbelle.com, helping you create a budget, pay down debt, and save for the future. So, another stimulus update. This time we have some dates for you. So, the IRS has recently released a timeline and when folks will be getting their direct deposits or checks in the mail. All right, before I get started, I just wanted to say thank you to those who watched my last video. Like, share, comment below. I truly appreciate it, and YouTube appreciates it also, because I don't know if you guys know, but everything on YouTube is all about algorithm. So be sure to like this video if you found it resourceful. Please share it with at least one person to get the word out if they're looking to find out more information on when they will receive their stimulus check. Okay, my last video I talked about the proposed $2,000 a month stimulus check and the canceled rent or mortgage payment act. If you're interested in watching that, it will be linked above. So exactly when will you get your stimulus check? If you wasn't one of the 80 million Americans who got their $1,200 stimulus check last week on the first wave of direct deposit payment, and you're still waiting because you're one of the 70 million who haven't received anything yet, I have some information for you today that might be helpful to you. Okay, let's get into it. So I wanted to mention 3 key points. 1, the IRS can only mail out 5 million checks per week, and there are 70 million people still waiting for a check. While 5 million is a whole lot of checks being sent out, it's nowhere near as fast enough to get people the money that they need to handle their business. And sadly, because of the fact that they can only send out 5 million checks per week, this whole check mailing process might take up to 21 weeks for the last batch to be sent out. If you're still waiting for a check, I highly recommend that you go onto the IRS.gov website, into their My Payment Portal section, and see if you can still fill out your direct deposit information. If you're able to do that, that will quickly speed up the process of receiving your checks sooner rather than later. If you have done that, went onto the Get My Payment and tried to input your information in the portal, and you got a payment status not available or an error message, there's a couple of reasons why that may have happened. 1, you may not qualify for the stimulus check. If your single filer income is above $75,000 a year in either 2018 or 2019, you do not qualify. If married, filing jointly, if you make more than $198,000 a year, do not qualify. The IRS may still be processing your information. For example, if you recently submitted a 2018-2019 federal tax return, the IRS has not finished reviewing your tax return or incorporating your information into the Get My Payment tool. So if you're someone who's not required to file a tax return for whatever reason, non-taxable income for example, and recently you've updated your direct deposit information into the non-filer online portal on the IRS website, the IRS may still be updating your information as well. If you receive federal benefits such as Social Security, veterans, disability, or other, the Get My Payment tool will not show your status or enable you to input your direct deposit information. But do not be dismayed. The IRS website is updated once overnight, so you can check each day to verify your information if it's been updated. If you are someone who is a stimulus recipient and you have not heard anything, don't be dismayed too much. The IRS has been making efforts in sending out letters regarding your stimulus check, including how to contact them if there's any errors. All right, that's that. Where is my stimulus check? When will I get it? Why is it taking so long? The IRS is now sending paper stimulus checks and plans to send 5 million paper checks each week. The order of the stimulus checks is not random or based on geography, based on adjusted gross income. The IRS will send checks starting with the taxpayers who have the lowest annual adjusted gross income, as reported on their 2018 or 2019 tax return, whichever one is more recent. Here is the planned weekly schedule for the IRS to mail out the stimulus checks. The schedule is as follows. I will have it on the screen so you can go along with me. All dates represent the week ending. For example, the week ending April 24th. So basically Friday. So this Friday, April 24th, if you make less than $10,000, your check will be mailed out. So $10,001 to $20,000 May 1st, $20,001 to $30,000 May 8th, $30,001 to $40,000 May 15th, $40,001 to $50,000 May 22nd, $50,001 to $60,000 May 29th, $60,001 to $70,000 June 5th, $70,001 to $80,000 June 12th, $80,001 to $90,000 June 19th, $90,001 to $100,000 June 26th, $100,001 to $110,000 July 3rd, $110,001 to $120,000 July 10th, $120,001 to $130,000 July 17th, $130,001 to $140,000 July 24th, $140,001 to $150,000 July 31st, $150,001 to $160,000 August 7th, $160,001 to $170,000 August 14th, $170,001 to $180,000 August 21st, $180,001 to $190,000 August 28th, and lastly $190,001 to $198,000 September 4th. Any remaining checks after that, September 11th. If you want to receive your check sooner, please do go to the IRS.gov website to the Get My Payment tool so you can track the status of your payment and enter your direct deposit information so you can receive your checks early. So now that we know the schedule of when checks are coming out, I hope that brings solace to you and your family and kind of like a little bit of breathing room to know that I know when it's coming. I know it's tough because to expect checks like in July or it is insane, so I hope things move a little quicker than the dates that were told to us. So until next time, I hope you're well. I hope you're staying safe. Be sure to like, subscribe to the channel. Until next time.